Today, I'm going to fix some stuff that I've been putting off. Starting with this hole. So I've been putting these things off because it didn't seem like it was worth the time, effort, and energy to do each one as they came along. For example, paint. Why would I pull out a whole paintbrush, get the paint out, dab a little bit on a little single itty bitty spot, then have to clean up the paint off the paintbrush? Yeah, I would rather just wait for a bunch of spots and get them all at once. Same goes for this kind of thing here. I have a couple of spots that need filled. It just comes with the territory, so we're gonna do that. I have this Kwikset light. It's a joint compound, but it works just the same. I've got a bag of it because in this kitchen, we closed up two walls in this kitchen. One was behind this, and the other one was behind the sink. And so it made more sense to get a bag of dry stuff and mix it up ourselves for the same price as an already mixed bucket. But we still have some left over, and that's what I'm going to use today. I could not find the actual thing that you're supposed to use to mix this, so I'm using a paint tray. It'll work. It's just a vessel. I could probably sand to be a little bit thicker, but I'm gonna test it out anyway. Yeah, that could stand to be a little bit thicker, but I think as long as it doesn't drip, it'll be okay. It's not the prettiest thing, but I'll come back and sand it down after it's all dry. Got another couple spots to do that too, so let's go do that now before the 20 minutes are up. Okay, here we are back in the closet office, and these didn't do as well as I thought they would. I used a premix compound, and I think that might have been part of the issue. I don't know. I don't do this for a living. Now this spot, this is the big one, because we've got a few layers of paint back there. I can see 1, 2, 3. There's like dark green, mint green, definitely a white, and then this black that I did. And then this is just plain plaster. There's no paint on that. In addition to that is this divot, which also needs filled again. But I think I'm gonna have to skim coat it, the whole thing pretty much, because paint adds depth. Yeah, it's pretty big, significant difference right here. So I just need to bring this up to the same level. Okay. Hopefully that smooths out with the sanding. If not, I'll just need another layer, and that's not such a big deal. There's a couple holes in the bedroom that also need more filling, more frosting. So this looks good up here. I think all of these myriad holes are filled, and now I just gotta wait for them to dry. I can sand them down and potentially go over them with a coat of paint. When I was doing my rounds the last time, I knew that there was a spot that I had missed. I couldn't remember what it was, but TV reminded me. This might be the last spot I have to fix. And truly do not know what caused this. So that looks pretty good. So you may have noticed in the past couple of videos that these have not been painted well, and that's because I didn't paint them well. They were blue before. That's the blue. It's like a dusty baby blue. All the trim, all the cabinets, all the everything. And since these came from the pantry, they were also blue. And I couldn't stand it, so I painted them roughly with one coat of white. I can still see the blue peeking through, but I'm not gonna repaint it right now because I have a feeling I'm going to have to repaint all the cabinets, all the white ones, at some point. So I'm just gonna leave that for then. This doesn't go all the way edge to edge. I'm gonna use it to do this and then just like scrape it away or something. Well, I think it is much improved. It looks a lot less messy, a little bit more thought of. Nice clean lines. Still a mess for what's inside, but that won't be a problem for forever, at least. And I did want to point out my little cats here. This clear white kitten had started to drip. Unfortunately, these are very, very old. I put them in probably 10 years ago when I just happened to find some extra glass paint and I wanted to see if it still worked, so kittens. But yeah, that one started dripping at some point because it was just really hot in that room where it was. But I think these are so funny because of our dogs. We don't have cats. We haven't had cats in this house ever, which is just an absolute travesty to me, but it's Riza's fault. But the colors of these are the only ones that worked. And so we've got a black one, an orange one, and a white one, which corresponds to the dogs, because Axel is black, Coco is orange, and Riza is white. So I just have to leave them there. It's just too perfect, too cute, a little nostalgic. Maybe I'll take them off when we sell the house, but that day looks further and further away, so. Well, while I'm sure that there is some kind of nice, neat math way to do this, I think we've established that I am not that kind of person. So, I'm gonna do this my way. So as long as the lights are flat, you can do something like that, and that's fine. This is what we're doing. So I folded it over itself, just kind of pinched, and then fold. So I'm going from here this way, so that, see if I can do this one-handed. pinch the tape together and then place this a little bit more than one LED space away. Just a little bit more. See that to that. And then just keep going all the way around. I've got more than half of it done. So we'll just have to see if it lights up when I'm finished. That's a nice glow. I do not think it would look like that if I had done anything differently. Next up on the agenda is definitely going to have to be some kind of cord corral. Some kind of system, because there are too many. So I'll figure something out and take you along with me.